Hello Terraria enthusiasts, my name is James and welcome back to the Calamity Mod. So today we are solving yesterday's problems because yesterday we couldn't find ourselves a cloud in a bottle. So today I come onto the world and I'm like, I'm going to do everybody a favor, I'm going to go hunt for one. And then I thought, we're playing modded. Like, why did I even bother to go look? Because, have a little look at this. If we actually check out the cloud in a bottle, thanks to modded, we can simply make one. Amazing, right? So, to make it, you need a bottle, some feathers, and some cloud. So I was like, right, well, we need to find a floating island. Now, to find a floating island, I need a gravitation potion, and to get one of those, you need either to find one, or some, like, fire blossom and deathweed and stuff like that. I was like, I'm just going to rope up. Maybe I'm lucky. I'm playing on a medium world, and I also know that Calamity affects, like, the sky, doesn't it? Because of these new little planetoids. And then look at this. What a world we live in. What are the chances of this? This is my day. This feels ace. There was a big gold deposit here and a big gold deposit here, so that was great. Now, I'm going to put this dude out here to kill this harpy, and we're going to check out what we got. So we got an angry, shiny red balloon, so that's actually really sick. Sky Mail, Hunter's Potion, not bad. Some pretty decent items. So I will, in fact, equip this, and I'll replace my aglet. I tell you what, the aglet looks. Isn't it gold? Is it gold normally? Because it's weird seeing it silver. It kind of looks like the end of like an instrument almost. Ah, right. Well, I need 2 feathers. I think I might already have 1 because I was up here just basically like messing around. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna grab my my cloud block now. Tell you what, man, harpies will mess you up if they get you good. They literally do mess you up. So my goal is to stay alive. I don't know. Can you, slimy boy? Not meaning to be rude, but can you hurry up and kill this dude? So it's Saturday today. I've had a pretty good Saturday. Usually on Saturdays, I have this pretty strict routine. I've mentioned it before. But because I live away, I use my Saturdays to go and, like, visit family and stuff. But I've not actually been doing it recently. I've been getting bored of driving. So me and my partner have just been, like, doing, like, selfish weekends. It's been pretty good. I'm not going to lie. Like, to just be like, okay, Saturday and Sunday, that's our days. So I went to Harry Potter Studios, as you all know. That was like last week, and then the week before that, I went to like a big, massive shopping market. It was great. It's not called shopping market. What's it called? Shopping centre? That's what they're called in England, at least. I don't know what they're called in America. But today was like my bog standard day, but I'll tell you what made it better, right? So, my partner's uncle got a new dog, a little black Labrador, and just checking that out made the day so much better. Because I just spent my day just kind of hanging out with this pup. It's pretty damn good, right? I would never say I was a dog person growing up because I never really had dogs. If we had a dog in my family, it would go after like a few weeks. I don't know. My parents just weren't the most committed people. And so I just never grew up being a dog person. I was never a cat person either. And then when I moved here, my neighbor has a cat, and this cat like comes into my house all the time. You may have seen it if you've seen any of my vlogs. You'll see like a cat strolling around. It's not actually my cat. It's my neighbor's cat. I just kind of claimed it. And it comes in all the time and it just hangs out. It's ace. So I've kind of become a little bit of a cat person. And I'm definitely becoming a dog person. So it's definitely a turning point in my life. Although I'm not allowed a dog. Ooh, clown in a bottle. Nice. Yeah, I'm not actually allowed a dog though. That's the worst part. When I signed the agreement to this house, the agreement was like, you are not allowed a dog. You are not allowed a fish. You are not allowed a cat. And it basically just named every like animal under the sun that you're just not allowed. It's kind of rubbish in a way. So, Desert Scourge. This is actually a pretty rough fight. So my goal is a bunch of dynamite. So that's step number 1. And then I also want to take my golden ore. I want to make the chest piece finally. So that uses 35. And then can I make a bow out of this? Yep, I can make a gold bow. So I'm going to use a bow. This is what I'd usually use, if I remember correctly. And then I'm going to get my stars. I'm going to make some jester arrows. So I've got 100 Jester arrows. That's pretty good. I've got 38 flaming arrows, so I'll make a bunch more of those. And let's see. Usually I'll put, like, arrows in here. Have I got any? No. Just no. Okay. I've got 1 of these, and I've got 7 of these. Let's check this out. Man, it's a little bit of a mental arithmetic today. Just trying to remember everything that I want to do. I always like to take one day every once in a while to be a little bit more, like, organized. Yesterday was not that day. It was me, like, messing around in the world, dying, editing out the dying, and just leaving in all the stories about drinking shots. That kind of caught a lot of people off guard. I don't think a lot of you knew that I worked in a bar. I was surprised. I thought I'd mentioned it a million times, but I used to. There's a story with it. Essentially, I used to work as a chef at like a beach resort pub. But I didn't start as a chef. I started as the pot washer. And then they were like, oh, well, we need people to help out at the nighttime, like collecting glasses. And so I got away with that. I got to do that. And then I became the head chef and blah, blah, blah. It just continued onwards. And then I got made redundant. And I was like, I always wanted to do YouTube full time. But I was like, it's probably not going to happen. And then, like, they came to me on New Year's and they were like, so we're going to have to make you redundant. We're actually closing the whole place. And I was like, I don't blame you. My cooking is awful. And they did. They just closed the whole place. And I was out of a job. And that's how I became a full-time YouTuber. It wasn't out of like, oh, I really want to be this full-time YouTuber. It was like, I'm broke. I have no money. That's pretty much how it began. Okay, I'm also going to take an archery potion. That's Hunter. I'll take an archery. Right, now we wait, because I don't like to do fights during the night. So, a little bit of daytime, and we'll begin. Now, I've made an arena, and I've also got some more fallen stars. I've got 6 of them. So I'm like, well, let's make some more Jester arrows, but I don't want to make too many, just in case it's... Oh, wait. Almost forgot. I was just about to say, in case it's the grenades that get the kill, but I just remembered I wanted to use the grenades anyway. So, let's go into our weapons tab. Let's grab some grenades. Now, I wanted to ask you guys about a mod, because I know you guys play a lot more mods than I do. Maybe you're just somebody who watches. I don't know. Maybe you are somebody who plays them. So there's a new mod going around that I see has been ranked very highly on the download scale. I think it's called, and I hope I don't get the name wrong, but I'm pretty sure you'll all know what it is. It's either like Elements Awakened, or Ancients Awakened, or Ancient Elements. That might be it. I can't remember exactly. However, I played the intro to it, and I never really got to the juicy part. So I want to know, do you guys rate this mod? Would you recommend it? Because if you recommend it, or if you're just genuinely curious, I would love to do a second series alongside this one, tackling that mod as well. Because I saw a lot of comments yesterday that were like, hey, can you make these 30 minutes? The problem is I run out of stuff to say. Truthfully, keeping it at 20 minutes, it just works for me. Like, it works for me. Like, when I do the longer videos, I feel like the second half is genuinely not as good as the first half. I don't know why. I really don't know why, because I can play Terraria for hours. But when I edit it down, I can play for like an hour, and I'll always edit it down. It'll be 20 minutes. I don't know why. However, if you want more content, I think that would be a really good way to do it. Because it's been a little while since we've covered a new mod. I hope it is good, because I'm always game for some fresh meat. Right. Desert Scourge. I can't remember exactly how tough it is these days. It's been a little while. You know, it's always the case for me. It's always been a little while. I can't remember. I really am not the best at this kind of stuff. Oh, right. That's our adrenaline gone. Oh, okay. Big man, calm down, calm down. Right, the good thing is, this is why I got the Jester arrows. So when things get a little spicy, we don't have to worry too much. I tell you what, it might have been best making... Yeah, pretty easy, nice. It might have been best. The depths of the underground desert are rumbling. Oh. Oh, so is that the new biome? Can we now break the new biome? Let's have a little look down there. I do feel like it's probably a like a pickaxe sort of deal. But But it is worth checking out. Now, you guys, we found it yesterday, and I noticed that a lot of you didn't ruin it again. like I was kind of half expecting the top comment to be like something like, James, just so you know, this new biome is this. It requires this. No, you guys are cool. I like it. I really do. I also want to ask you guys about something else, right? I'm looking for a little bit of like a consensus here. So it's going to require multiple of you. And that's why I'm so glad to have you. So, Captain Marvel, right? Have you seen this? Have you heard about this? But no, for real, Captain Marvel. Has anybody watched it? I want to know if it's any good. I'm a Marvel fan, but I'm not a die-hard Marvel fan. I don't go see them all in cinemas. However, I'm like, should I go see this one? Because it's the one before Endgame. So let me know if you would rate it. Let me know what you think. Okay, so no change here. I do think it's a pickaxe sort of deal, which is interesting. I do think, though, this is like, oh, okay. Or actually, yeah, let's grab a bunch of these. And then we can see what they make. And then maybe we can go from there. But I do have this really strong feeling that... So what is that? I can't destroy that. That's clearly part of... And I can't destroy... Oh! What is that called? Summit Sand? I'm guessing it's not working with Vein Miner. Okay, it's called Eutoric Sand. Let's see what it makes, and then what we can do is we can actually grab a bunch of it if we need to. So let's clear this out. Prism shards. And this is definitely Calamity, right? Yeah, okay. Let's get rid of the that part there. So this makes the Aqua Shard shotgun. So this is an upgrade to the boomstick. Is the boomstick the one you get from the chest in the jungle? Or is the boomstick the one you buy? It's the one from the jungle, right? So for this you need some prism shards, some navy stone, and some sea prisms. These might all be things you can grab. Like this might be the sea prism. It might be this block here. So that's really cool. I like that. Now what's the other thing that we got? We got the sand. Now the sand makes a background. Oh, so it's simply just a building block. We are learning things today. But wait, no wait, I don't get why it's just a building block. Why would it look this way if it's just a building block? Maybe it's future content? I don't know. Maybe I'm getting it wrong. And we really cannot mine that. And can we mine these bad boys? These little, they look like mushrooms. Okay. We mined it and we got nothing. Oh, there are enemies though. Okay. Right, well let's bail on that for now. So we did it. Did we get a treasure pack? Actually, for real, what did I get from that fight? Did I pick up the loot? I probably didn't. I'm probably that guy that just left all the loot and was just like, see you later, fam. I don't know what I got. I think I was more interested in the new biome than anything. So it's almost nighttime. Does that mean that we do the we might just do the Eye of Cthulhu, because if we can crank that out, we're like one step closer to the to getting the next pickaxe, right? Well, anyway, let's go grab our treasure bag. Our treasure bag might have something to do with it. You might get like a new item in the treasure bag. It's kind of fun doing this blind. I actually really like it. I mean, it would take me 2 minutes to Google, but I think this is more fun. Yeah, I left everything. That is genuinely me. The Desert Scourge. The great sea worm appears to have survived the extreme heat and has even adapted to it. What used to be a majestic beast swimming through the water has now become a dried up and gluttonous husk on a constant and ferocious search for its next meal. Ooh, very nice. We got some magnum rounds. Ooh, okay. All right, so we got some fishing gear. We got some, like, you know, fishing stuff. We got a storm spray. Very nice. We also got the mask. Ooh, the Lunatic series would have loved this mask. Yeah, that's pretty much everything. That's nice. Yeah, let's do the Eye of Cthulhu. We might have to quickly go back and make some buffs though. So let's get all ready. I think I have a system in place for a lot of these new items. Oh, we also got the yeah, I like this. Let's see. Okay, right. Let me put some of these weapons away, and I'll get everything prepped. Alright, I have Cthulhu time, let's do this. I actually think this is going to be a pretty hard fight, because it gets harder, doesn't it, once you've done your first boss in Revengeance? That's how it works, right? I actually can't remember. I actually can't. So yesterday, I had the most, like, adult moment of my life, right? Yesterday, just after I'd finished recording, actually. And this is pretty adult, because I was thinking about this, like, I was thinking about, like, what it is to get older and like, what are the changes that really happens. And I was thinking, like, of all the reasons, like, all the ways I've changed, like, and I actively notice getting older, right? And I think the first one is that at the beginning of every day, I look up the weather, and I'm like, how hot is it today? How hot will it be? And I, like, track the weather all through the day. Like, when I was younger, I could not care in the slightest about the weather. Was it going to rain? Don't care. Like, and then the other one is the sunset. Like, I always know when it's going to set now, because I'm like, all right, well, I want to make sure that I'm, like, home before the sunset. It's just getting on anyway. I had the most adult moment of my life where, like, I had to, like, ring up and negotiate a bill. So, I have, like, TV and internet, like everybody does, right? And then, like, I saw this advert, and it was like, we've now added this new setting to your box where you can check your monthly payments. And I was like, all right, cool. And I checked it out. And I was like, oh, my payments have gone up. This is really strange. So I rang up, and I spent, like, half an hour, like, haggling it down. I got it for, like, half the price, and I got extras. And it just felt like the most adult achievement I've had in so long. It felt great. I just can't believe it. Getting old, man. 22. It's not that old, but I do feel a little bit older than I am. Anyway, the Eye of Cthulhu, right? Tough fight. It's absolutely beating us now, by the way. I don't know what the pro strat is here, because this is absolutely taking us out. Is it speed? Oh, it's Hermes boots. I don't have Hermes. Oh, right. Oh, okay. That's it, isn't it? It's literally Hermes boots. I don't know why I thought I could do it before getting some of those. It's like trying to, like, I don't know, like trying to outrun a train. It's just not going to happen. It's not going to happen. Okay. Well, let's take a lesson from earlier. We're playing modded. Hermes boots. What do you take to make them? 10 silk at a loom. 10 silk. That's all it requires, right? What a world that we live in. Have I got 10 silk? I should have. I did actually grab a loom, didn't I? And I put it in because I was complimenting the sprite for it. Looks good. It is a good sprite. So, silk. I don't even have enough. Okay, I do have enough. And I left my computer for a little bit to go make a drink. And I was just about to say, and we're getting a free fight. Okay, right. Let's turn on auto pause. This is the pro strat, right? You turn on auto pause. You open this up. You're like, hey, where the hell are my Hermes boots? Where do you make them? What was the recipe again? A loom. Oh, you have to make them at the loom. Oh, God. No, please, stop. Okay. Pro strat. You put on the Hermes boots. And you're like, I know what to do. I am going to go over here. I am going to heal up. And then I'm going to run for the desert. What do you think? And I'm going to take some of these bad boys on the way. I'm going to buff up. Yeah. Cthulhu, I've bested you yet. We might actually make this one out alive. I probably won't, though, if I keep getting, like, kind of ambushed. Don't know how long these last, so I'm just kind of taking them as I please. Alright. Hey, we actually made it. Okay. Now we can start beating it. Yeah, everything changes once you get Hermes boots, doesn't it? Okay, come on. Come on. Right, we got this. We totally got this. Oh, okay. Right, I actually believe in us this time. I don't know why. I always forget the most simplest things. I played Terraria a million times. We all know this, right? But I do forget the most simplest things. And there's been multiple times in my life where I've tried to beat this fight without Hermes boots and gone, it's Hermes boots. Just being a moron. I haven't started on Assassin's Creed yet. I said that the other day. I really want to start on Assassin's Creed Odyssey. I have got this big itching to do it. And then, here's my dilemma, right? So I never finished Assassin's Creed Origins, and I was enjoying it. So I'm thinking, do I save £25 and just finish Origins, or do I start on Assassin's Creed Odyssey? I think I'm just going to finish Origins. They're so big of games. Like, it's kind of crazy that games these days can last for weeks. You know, when I was a kid, like, you had, like, Ratchet and Clank, and, yeah, you can beat Ratchet and Clank in, like, 8 hours, and then if you get the, if you want to replay it with the Rhino, it's, like, 20 minutes. Oh, man. I love Ratchet and Clank. It's literally one of my favourite games of pretty much of all time. They're so good. Alright, I'm carrying on grenading this, by the way. Just trying to just maneuver around it. Whoa, what was that? Did you guys hit? Oh, it's the adrenaline. Oh. Oh, no. I thought this was a rapid fire gun. Oh, no. Okay, that's interesting. I didn't know there was a new sound effect. Oh, okay. I should have used this, really. It's not going well. Thank you. Oh, right, okay. Oh, that was not so great. I think I'm going to call it down to not being prepared. Oh, man. Well, I think I'm going to end it there for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you're enjoying the series so far. I'm enjoying making it. It's been good. So let me know about that mod. Let me know about Captain Marvel. Maybe I can give you a review after I've seen it. But that's about it for today's episode, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow. Peace.